Hello coloring friends, welcome to my coloring diary. So this week as well started on a positive note. At first I was in time to finish an illustration for our monthly color along. I chose illustration from this book, Coloring Heaven Collection Costume. It was one of my untouched books. You could see how I started working on this page, and now it's finished. It looks like this. It was really fun to color this illustration. I love all these jewelry pieces, details, all those corals, turquoise tones, her dress. I'm not that happy about these flowers. I would prefer there was nothing here, but okay, they are here, so I colored them in yellow and did a light background with a pastel pencil in light yellow, just to add some shine maybe for this girl. So I'm happy that I finally started this book, and I hope it will continue. I will keep coloring something from this book, at least from time to time. Another positive thing, I've got my markers. They came really quickly, just 10 days it took to come from UK, and it's very speedy. I had actually this color indigo blue in one of the sets of markers, but it just vanished. I suspect it's my cats did. They played with it and don't know where it vanished, but I couldn't find it, and so I decided this color is needed actually, indigo blue. It's nice color, and so I decided to order new one. And since I was ordering this one, I decided to order two more colors that I haven't had. Lilac and berry red. And now I have quite a large collection of these markers, Winsor&Newton. And I was buying them in sets, like pastel color sets, bright color sets, skin colors, then a set of 24. And I was making swatches at that time, and so it was like these markers are here, the swatches there, here, there. Was very inconvenient when I needed to look for a certain color. So I decided to put all the markers in one place, and I'm using for this Derwent bag. It's a pencil case, but I don't use it that often, so I decided to put markers in this case. Here they are. I put them according to colors, and now we'll find place for these three pieces, and then I will do swatches here just in order. That's going to be much easier and more convenient for me. So that's what I'm planning to do this week, working on these marker swatches. Then I've started another mandala in my challenge of finishing all gel pens. I have chosen this one, very detailed one, so it will take some time, and I hope to finish all my old gel pens rather soon. Then we've got a new prompt for Find and Color challenge. It's Spider, and I was thinking what to choose to color for this prompt, And I think I will choose this book. It's my new coloring book, Nature Mandalas by Melpomeni. It's a good chance to start it. And no bookmark. There is a nice picture with a spider. No, these are bugs. I was thinking, yeah, what to color it with. At first I wanted to color it with pencils, but it's really such a smooth paper and one-sided illustrations, so I'm thinking maybe I will use markers. It will be much quicker and the result will be bright. So, and I googled, I want this spider in green color, actually all these guys in green, and there are green spiders. Once again, when I googled, I was amazed with the variety of spiders. Even green spiders, they're of different shape and different hints of green. So amazing. And also I was thinking maybe if I have time I would love to color some cute spider. Then I remembered that Winsor&Newton has a picture with a spider. Yeah, I have found it. Isn't he cute? Rather funny looking. So if I have time I would love to color this one too. And here I also want to use markers. So these are my plans for now, and we'll see how my progress is. So I haven't filmed for a few days because when I had time for coloring there was no good lighting, and I decided not to film in those conditions. And so today I will show you my progress during these days. Those who watch Sunday videos, you could see some of my work, especially for spider prompt. First of all, in previous part I said that I was going to do swatches for my markers to put them in order. Yes, I did that, and some time ago I've got this marker pad with paper especially for markers, and I was really excited to try it. I decided to do swatches on this paper, and I even printed a few PDF illustrations on this paper. I wanted to try to color on this special paper, but I'm quite disappointed. I will show you the swatches. As you can see, they look not smooth, kind of watercolor effect or something. First thing, they look much paler than if I do swatches on office paper. On that paper markers look brighter. Here on the left side there is one layer, and on the right side 2-3 layers of marker. With several layers, yeah, they look bright. One layer rather pale, and they look, I really don't like this watercolor effect. I don't know, maybe they are supposed to behave like this, that you could I don't know, make gradients maybe to create this watercolor effect. I don't know, I'm not specialist with markers, so if you anyone knows about how markers are supposed to behave, to look, please let me know, because I'm confused. I don't know, I got used to different effect from markers and I expected something like that, and so these loose effect, not to my taste. So I'm not sure that I would enjoy coloring those illustrations that I printed on this paper. I don't know. But it didn't bleed through, as you can see, even several layers. But I think that's not enough for marker paper. Anyway, maybe it should be like this, I don't know. Then I have started an illustration from Spider Prompt, and I started from this book, Nature Mandalas. Started to work on this illustration using markers again. On this paper I really love how markers behave. The paper is smooth and they like gliding over this paper. No patches, nothing, no watercolor effect, and they're quite bright. And they do not bleed that much. So I really think this paper is for markers, at least in my opinion, not professional. And I did maybe 2/3 of the illustration, and then suddenly I lost interest, didn't feel like continue at all, and so I decided to take a break and color something else. And I colored this illustration by Winsor&Newton. I really enjoyed it. It turned out that I wanted to color something like this exactly, something cartoonish. Look at the spider. So I enjoyed choosing colors mostly like randomly, you know, all this brightness. It was really fun. But when I finished this illustration, there was no time to finish this one in time for Sunday video. So what I'll be doing now, finishing this illustration, it's really very little left, so I want to finish it and to be done with it. And after that I will choose an illustration for the next prompt, flamingo. And what else I did? I did color another mandala and almost finished all my old gel pens. Maybe 4 or 5 is left. And the mandala I have colored is this one. Again, it looks a little bit like oriental design. I really like it. Again, a lot of sparkle, which is not seen on camera. And as I've mentioned, I don't look at all those numbers. I can show the original. It was supposed to be like this, but as you can see, I colored it completely in completely different way, and that way I really enjoy. So that was my progress so far, and now we'll continue on this illustration, and we'll see each other in the next part. So I have finished this illustration, my whip from last week. It didn't take much time because there was not much to color was left. I did the background in light green and light pink. It's called pearly pink in Winsor&Newton set. Nothing special, but it was enjoyable and it looks pretty, and I relaxed while coloring this, so that's the main point. So I'm not sure what I will continue coloring in this book with. I really enjoyed using markers on this paper. Maybe on some illustrations I will use pencils, but mostly I think I will use markers, and it's going to be my book for relaxation. But I think polychromos should work nicely on this type of paper. Maybe for this one I will use pencils. I will see. It will depend on my mood, I guess. And so now I need to start coloring something for Finding Color Challenge Flamingo. And as I know I will not have that much time during these days, I had to choose something more simple, and I have chosen this illustration by Winsor&Newton from Starry Night. It's not big in size and not that many elements here, so I think I'll be able to complete this illustration. And so I googled some information about flamingos, as well as I got some information in a comment. They are born gray, then they are white, and after that they become pink or orange red. It depends on their food. So that was discovery for me, because I didn't know they can be red in color. And I looked through some photos on the internet. Yes, indeed, some of them are very bright, like flame. Actually, their name comes from Greek, I believe, ancient Greek, flamma, which means flame. So while coloring, we get to know some new information. And I think I will do mine in orange. I don't want to color this one in pink, because pink I use rather often and orange not that often, so I want something different. But we will see how it will turn out. So friends, I have finished my Alice just in time to post this video. Coloring diary. As you can see, there is still some creative mess around me because I've just finished coloring this picture, and now I will go and edit video. As I always do with such type of illustrations, there is a marker's base, and then I worked with color pencils, mostly Prismacolor, a couple of Winsor&Newton, and a couple of polychromos, mostly for her skin, because I wanted to finish her quickly. So I used those color combinations that I already know from Faber-Castell. Not typical flamingo, not pinkish, but I decided to make him red-orange. Then not typical roses, I mean not rosy, no red, but yellow. But color palette, I would say rather typical. Oranges, greens, yellow, they always look nice together, so nothing new here, but it looks pretty and it was rather relaxing coloring, simple but fun. So I think that's it for this coloring diary. What I have started coloring more, I will show you in my next coloring diary. And that was all for today. See you next time. Bye.